All right, welcome to the Rundown. It is Tuesday, January 24th. Get ready for more playoff football with our football merch on the Barstool store. For the Phillies fanatics, make sure to check out our official Jalen Hurts merch, hoodies, crew necks, t-shirts, all ready to be worn to support your QB. For the non-Philly fans, make sure you shop everything else. We got the Bengals gear, the Joe Burrow's hot stuff. All of it is available at store.barstoolsports.com. What do you got?
I got a tight end.
My God.
George Kittle.
George Kittle, stud. Anything on the back?
Just the insignia.
the
Stars and stripes.
Stars,
Stars.
baby. Stars and bars.
All right, so go check that out, store.barstoolsports.com. We got all your football merch needs.
It will get you laid.
And it'll get you laid. All right, first topic, speaking of NFL, is our boy Tom Brady gets angry on I think it's the Let's Go podcast with Jim Gray. He was asked what he's going to do now that his contract is out with the Bucs. His response, and this guy never swears, was, Jim, I don't know what I'm going to fucking do. If I did, I'd have already fucking done it. I'm taking my time at the end of the day. I love an unhinged Brady. I love a sweary Brady. I love any Brady that gets away from the robot that I was used to cheering for 20-something years in New England. But I do think he knows what he's going to do. He's going to re-sign with the Bucs, right?
No, I don't think so.
You think he's going to go to Vegas or something?
Niners.
Niners?
That's just what I want.
I just think it's sad if at the end of it, like any athlete at the end of their career, if they just start, like remember Shaq, he did like the Suns, the Celtics, like he went all over. Like that's beneath Brady. And I don't want to see him do that.
Nothing is beneath Brady.
Okay.
I think that Brady's most appealing
I guess
option
everything is, but
is probably the Raiders or like the Jets even. But I feel like if you're
What?
Brady, you have to stay in the NFC. What?
Why?
The Jets
dude,
have
the Niners? Are you fucking high?
But all right, if the Niners win the Super Bowl, I don't think they're just going to kick Brock Purdy to the curb.
But okay, listen. Brock Purdy
I've
is
never heard that name in
managing
my
it
life.
well.
I don't think Brock Purdy is that good.
No, he's
but
not. But it's not even an indictment of him. He doesn't know anything. He's just a brand new baby boy.
I just don't know if Brock Purdy wins you a Super Bowl, I think you'd have a hard time being like, we're moving on.
No, dude. They literally
For
did
one
that.
year of
They
Tom Brady.
literally did that with Nick Foles.
Yeah, fair, but that was a little different. Foles
How?
was older, wasn't a rookie.
You bring in it's a win-win. If you're on the Niners, you already have a great team, a great run offense. Brady is from San Francisco. They need a quarterback. You also have a
Do
young,
they need a quarterback though? Brock
Yes,
Purdy's
Brock-
been if they win the Super Bowl, they don't need a quarterback.
They are one of those rare teams. No,
Yeah.
that's not true, bro.
Yes,
when
it is.
When the Broncos
Marty.
when the Broncos won the Super Bowl, they needed a quarterback. They're one of the rare instances where a team wins with a quarterback that manages a game well. They did not need Peyton Manning.
Look,
Peyton Manning needed the team.
I
They need a
Marty's
QB.
face lit up when
They
you
need
started
a
talking about
QB.
this.
If they get Brady, then Purdy gets to learn under Brady. It's a win-win for everybody.
But he doesn't need to learn if he won 8 games in a row.
Yeah, if you win the
That's
Super
the
Bowl,
only
then you're
thing.
gonna go back
Like
to
right
the
now.
bench.
If he lost this one, maybe you can have like a argument. If he wins the Super Bowl, he'll win 8. He's never lost in his career. How do you not start the guy?
Because like you guys are simple brain. This is simple
You're
brain.
simple.
No, this is
You're
simple
making
brain.
it more complicated.
You have a
than it needs
chance
to
to
be.
get Tom Brady, the hometown kid.
What
Bring him in.
do they
He's
give
not
a
the-
fuck if
he's
that he's the
not the
hometown
hometown kid anymore.
Do you
though.
know what you
Six.
think about marketing
When
here?
you move away 20 years,
Yeah,
it's not
he's
your
not-
home anymore.
You know what else is
Tom
marketable?
Brady's from
A suit
New
like
England.
winning the Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah, do that. Go ahead. Stick with Brock Purdy.
Look, I don't think Brock Purdy is that good. I'm just saying if they win the Super Bowl, I don't think, and he's literally never lost a game.
You're
I
all
don't know how you
hinging
just
this.
kick
You're
him
all
to the
hinging this
curb.
on if they win a Super Bowl, which is wildly
Yeah, fair.
unlikely.
If they lose 34-17 or some shit against the Eagles this week, then go get Tom Brady.
Basing it off one game is
most likely
crazy.
you think he'd be going to. Edelman says the Bucs are the least likely team that he'd be
Yeah, I
going
don't think
to.
he's going back to the Bucs.
Not to the Bucs. How do we rank them? Give me like 3. Vegas,
Raiders.
Niners.
Titans are getting thrown out there.
New England is completely just not even a chance in hell. He'll do a one-day contract at the end of his career, and that'll be
People
that,
are
right?
saying like, oh, Bill O'Brien now, he's the offensive coordinator. Like they're gonna get Brady back. There's no fucking chance.
First of all, but back to the clip. I'm an ally of Tom Brady,
Of course.
for real.
I'm an ally of Pat.
Thank you.
For real.
A little more
Yeah.
important ones.
Yeah,
here.
well, priorities, Rudy.
Yeah, listen. He already knows that. He already knows that I fuck with the gays heavy.
Okay.
So
he fucks the gays.
This was awesome. First of all, when I saw the quote before I saw the clip, I was like, okay, I would be cool to see a podcast where you ask Tom Brady literally about everything but football. That's what I want to know. I want to know what he thinks about like
I love
Andrew
Tom,
Tate.
but I don't think he has like the ability to talk like that. Like I
Dude.
think he's been his
Yeah.
mind is
No,
so
that's-
narrowly focused on football.
You said-
it's like he's not a real person. And I love Tom Brady. It's like he's not a real person outside of the scope of like what he's focused on in his sport.
Dude, he
like,
was in
Tom
an
Brady
episode
doesn't
of
have an opinion on
Entourage.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, he does.
Tom Brady
no one's
doesn't-
asked him.
Tom Brady
Brady
has-
loves Andrew
He has
Tate.
no idea who Andrew Tate is.
Yes,
Once
he does.
Giselle left him, he became the
Yes,
biggest
he does.
Andrew Tate
First of all, you also
supporter.
said that you never see him curse. We literally see a clip of him on national television running out of the tunnel screaming, "Let's fucking go," every week.
Yeah, but that's like pre-game. He's not swearing in like pressers or appearances. He's buttoned up. Like when he's fired up on the field and he's screaming at people like "Let's go," blah blah blah. That's one thing.
Yeah.
That's different. What happens on the field and versus what happens after.
I do think it's also important to note this is Tom Brady's podcast. That from what I read, he's like heavily.
Oh, it's his.
Yeah, like involved.
So he was just trying to get a clip.
Right, like I don't think this is like a gotcha moment of a reporter on a podcast. Like I would expect if Tom Brady scripted this question to be asked so that he could have like a viral clip.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
He's the center logo of the podcast.
He's the center logo, but the third mic.
Yeah.
A little more semi-Patriots news here. We have Patriots are going to hire Bill O'Brien as the offensive coordinator. As you know, O'Brien was offensive coordinator under Nick Saban at Alabama for the past 2 seasons. And this is the news because he's basically going to take over coaching duties from Matt Patricia, who had an all-time terrible season, terrible play calling. I think fans in New England are going to be thrilled about this. We have history with Patricia, obviously, but it's win first mentality, obviously not just for the organization, but for the fans as well. I'm Pat McAuliffe, and this is ESPN.
What was your least favorite part of Patricia's offensive scheme?
Yeah. What is it? Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, the QB's running all the same route 4
Yeah.
times in a row. I saw a lot of Patriots fans like really excited about this. I didn't know people got excited about Bill O'Brien.
I
didn't know that was a possibility.
I think that Matt Patricia was just so bad. That,
Yeah, I didn't know that was a
But
possibility.
just this year, he was bad. Like the last 2 years, he was shit, right?
Well,
Matt
he's
Patricia?
a defensive coach.
Yeah, I don't know
and
why.
And they made him the offensive
Yeah, I don't know
coordinator.
why.
So
And that's
that,
so Belichick's son could move in under him, right? That's the whole
well,
thing.
now
Like,
he's
he's
got
giving
Gerard
jobs
Mayo
to his kids.
now. Like Gerard Mayo is his assistant head coach. I don't know what they're doing, but Bill, I get it. Bill O'Brien won the national championship with Mac Jones. He's won Super Bowls with the Patriots.
I bet that was tough.
I feel like the Patriots are beyond the point of tinkering, with their coaching staff and everything. Like it's either Bill leaves and everything gets blown up. Like we can't just plug and play people in anymore and hope for the same kind of success that we had for 15, 20 years.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I did not share the sentiment of overwhelming excitement for Bill O'Brien as an offensive coordinator. He's also the only coordinator when he was at the Patriots that didn't get a ring with Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's tough. He's
Kind of tough to do.
Has he never won a ring with the Patriots?
As a coordinator, I just saw that he
Gotcha.
hasn't.
Bill O'Brien. How long was Bill O'Brien? 2007,
Hall of Fame
2011.
butt
Wow.
chin,
So,
though.
so you're right. So his one streak that we didn't have a Super Bowl. I mean, and then is this a way for them to lure Tom Brady back? Tom Brady's not coming back for Bill fucking O'Brien.
Imagine Bill O'Brien being the lure for anything.
You really hate Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, why
I
do
don't
you
hate Bill O'Brien. I listen, no disrespect to the guy, but he's never once impressed me with anything he's ever done.
Eli
He's
Apple.
funny. I like him. He's got a funny chin.
Eli Apple trolling Buffalo Bills on Twitter. This comes from Bills Bengals game. Stephon Diggs was yelling at Josh Allen on the sideline, tweeted to defend himself, saying, "You want me to be okay with losing now?" Which I in the name of winning. Eli Apple started doing this, trolling the Bills. Is there a video of it? Yeah.
There's a tweet.
I hate this guy so fucking.
Who? I don't even know. He's a
Who, Eli
cornerback
Apple?
for
Yes.
the Bengals.
Why?
I despise Eli Apple. Well, first of all, he was a Giants first round pick. He sucked. His mom would cry on Twitter saying people were being too mean to him. Go to the games, defend him.
Probably
Eli
true.
Apple would cry.
Probably
You
true.
sucked, Eli Apple. Now he's on the Bengals. He's gotten better. He's an average cornerback, but he acts like he's a shutdown cornerback, fucking Revis Island, talking so much shit. Here's what the Bengals. All they did was win. They're going to the conference championship. They haven't won the fucking Super Bowl. Eli Apple, I despise this guy.
He's got a great name though. It's like a frontiersman's name.
Does this have anything to do with the fact that you guys got absolutely cratered?
The Giants?
Yeah.
No, I mean, they didn't lose to the Bengals. I was starting to become a Joe Burrow guy. I was, Joe Burrow's hot. I was starting to ride the train, Joe Shiesty. Eli Apple makes me hope the Chiefs win by fucking 40. I want Eli Apple to get burnt on 100 routes on Sunday.
This has nothing to do with the Giants, just so we're clear.
It has nothing to do with the Giants losing. It has something to do with how bad he was on
You
the
got to
Giants.
admit, though, quote tweeting Cancun on 3.
But
That's
acting
a
like he didn't
fucking
win a
hilarious
Super Bowl.
response.
And he's not good. Like, he was celebrating going crazy over there. There's this one play. I think it's in this blog. Keep scrolling down.
Who wrote this? Oh my God.
Where there's a play in here that it's just a bad Josh Allen throw. Go up, maybe.
Who did this blog? This is the most thorough.
Those are all things he's retweeting. He's like just trashing Josh Allen and the Bills. I don't know. There's some play, whatever. He's like quote retweeting, acting like it was like a shutdown play. It was the throw went out of bounds. He didn't cover.
That's my favorite thing that corners do. Like the QB overthrows it by 20 yards, and then they. That's my favorite.
And he's the king of that. And
That's my favorite. I
He
love
got
that.
burnt in the Super Bowl last year. Like I fucking hate him.
Did you guys hear about the Demar Hamlin body double conspiracy?
I hate that shit, dude. Enough of this. We've done it a million times. They're doing it with Gunna now. Gunna's a clone. They did it with that punk bitch. What's her name?
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne.
Content cam.
The clone thing, we've done it. It was funny the first time. It's not
So
a
they're saying
clone.
that he died on the field, and then now they're sticking a body double in there essentially, and he lowered his mask only enough so that you can't
What
see
are
the
we
whole
doing,
thing.
Yeah,
man?
it's-
Like, I hate saying this because it's an overused meme, but once you touch grass, bro. These guys need to touch grass. Go outside.
There is
I
a
never even
funny
heard that
meme of like an NFL camera from 10 feet away gets that picture, and it's like a galaxy star 4.6 billion light years away, and it's like crystal clear. But yeah, I mean, what would the benefit be of
Imagine if
Like,
the
eventually the
NFL
jig's
covered
gonna
up
get
a
up.
death.
right? And
The
like,
NFL
why would
covers
you
a
do
death?
that?
Yeah. No,
It's I guess a kind of fun theory, but
Well, we have
It
Demar
was
Hamlin
fun.
here today.
It was fun. It was fun with Gucci Mane. It was fun with Avril Lavigne.
Elvis,
Enough.
Tupac.
We've
Who else
done
has
it.
faked their death? Or allegedly
Michael
Hitler,
Jackson.
Michael Jackson, Biggie,
Carol Baskin's husband.
Carol Baskin's husband. Who's a big fake death? Is that it?
I think Carol Baskin's husband is like one of the only few ones I've actually seen where they're like, this dude's alive, like for real.
But they proved that to be fake.
Is
Like,
it? I didn't
on
read
the
that.
post a couple weeks ago, they were like, he's around, and then they came back like, no, he's not.
I thought he was in Costa Rica.
That's what Carol says.
I would love if we had one of these fake death conspiracies and someone came back. That would be the
Oh
biggest
my
news
God.
story of all time.
Who would you
a
want-
presumed dead person of years just. I mean, Juice WRLD basically isn't dead. He's still putting out music every week.
Well, he's not putting out music.
There's a
just
new
had
Juice
music.
WRLD Friday on New Music Friday.
He just made a lot of music. He's not putting it out.
Well, whatever. His estate
He's
is
dead.
putting out new music on a very consistent basis.
Who would you want to come back from the dead,
Juice WRLD.
other than Juice WRLD?
And Nicole Smith.
And yes, that's huge. And J. Howard Marshall. I'd like to see that relationship play out for like another 10 years.
I feel like there's one. What?
Maybe a Whitney Houston.
That'd be okay.
That'll be,
I still kind of would tear towards Anna Nicole Smith.
maybe Alex Trebek. Or he kind of ran his course on the show.
Ken Jennings has been a fine fill-in.
Trebek would be nice. Trebek would be nice because he's a solid dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kobe.
You know who I
That
had a
would
dream?
be all
you know who I
time
had
to
a
come
Yeah.
back from the dead.
I had a dream. This is weird. I just remember this. I had a dream last night that I was with Virgil Abloh, and all of a sudden, at one point during the dream, I was like, "Wait, aren't you dead?"
Who's Virgil Abloh?
That's the
Off-White.
designer.
He's dead?
Yes.
Oh, my
he
sweet
passed
Tom.
away from cancer.
Thank you,
It's
Spider.
crazy that you don't know about fashion. That's odd.
This is not my best outfit today. I did not expect to be on camera for this. I was at a shoot for advisors. I don't like these jeans. Whatever. Let's move on.
You don't like to use jeans?
I don't like these specific jeans.
I think they're fine.
Really?
I think you look
Yeah.
good.
Oh, I love these jeans.
It's the
If
shoes.
Rudy says
It's
they're
the
fine.
shoes for
In the
me.
Tommy Smokes
Really? These are
catalog,
my main shoes.
in the Tommy
main-
Smokes catalog, this is almost like a B tier fit. You've done way
I've gotten
worse.
Yes.
better. I've gotten better.
Yeah, I mean that's also like saying that like you went from school averaging
Like, I'm
0
sorry we can't
points
all
a
just
year
pick
to,
out
like,
the
2.
most dumb-looking shirt and put it on and call it fashion.
Yeah, Rudy is not.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You're
Trouble in-
lucky you're wearing
Trouble
a
in
pen.
Paradise on PB
You're
and
lucky
Slay.
you're wearing a pen hoodie right now.
Go,
Like,
tell him what you think. Well, Rudy, what do you think of his shoes?
I already said I think it's a fine outfit.
Okay.
Tommy typically.
Rudy knows I think very highly of his fashion sense. It's just annoying that he could basically wear anything and look cool.
It's just because you got to set the bar at a certain. I've said this a million times. You got to start wearing wild shit off rip because then.
I can't start wearing. It's
That's
too
what
late
Rudy-
for me to
How much
start
of that is because of
wearing
like
wild
your face?
shit.
Like if you had a bad face, you couldn't wear that.
I disagree with that.
Do you agree with that? Like if you had like a
No,
jacked
I
up
disagree.
face.
I don't think that matters. I think if you come into a new company just like establishing
Right.
whatever you want to wear, it's like, oh, that. Can you imagine if tomorrow I started dressing like whatever?
Like Rudy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it'd be
you
ridiculous.
You got to set the tone early,
Right.
and then people will accept things. You can just keep doing crazier. Remember the time that Frankie wore?
I was just about to say. Yeah.
Frankie, you're in the same category where I say that you and Frankie typically dress like iPhone cases, and so like. One day Frankie wore like an Aztec, like Native American shirt that was very cool, but like no one had ever seen him even wear like a pattern other than gray. And then everyone was like, what the fuck? And he just took it off because he couldn't handle the hate.
Well,
just
yeah,
shirtless.
Dave was like, that's not a hoodie for you.
But he
because
did
he
that
didn't
for
set
you
the
with
tone.
the muscle shirts too. He kind of.
Well, no, that was just
your
with that was with the
experimentation.
muscles.
That was
Not
the
with the
muscles.
muscles.
That was an
You know,
indictment
that was
of your body.
for like, first year maybe full time at Barstool, and like Dave was in the office every day. We're doing Barstool Radio. Every time I went shopping, I'd be like, I hope this shirt is nice, but not too nice that
Right.
Dave will have a problem with it. That was an actual exercise you had to do in your head. It's finding that middle ground of, oh, this is nice, but it's not too nice.
That's tough to come back from too when you start like easing into a style and you just immediately get publicly cut down
Yeah.
by the biggest personality at the
I
company.
didn't start wearing jeans till my senior year of college. I was a khakis
Really?
guy. Yeah.
Khakis?
Yeah.
God.
Khakis were cool. Like my senior year of high school, all the cool boys wore khakis.
All the Indian kids wore khakis in my high school.
Everyone wore khakis at my school. We had a uniform.
What kind of high school did you go to?
Catholic school.
Oh.
I won.
Like,
best,
what do you
I
even-
won best dress.
Here's the thing with like
Did you?
pants. What even are
Shot.
the? What the fuck? Like, what even type of pants are these?
I don't know. I just found these on the internet.
Rudy gave me a link to like where he buys clothes one day, and I looked at it, and there was not a single thing on that website that I could even pull off in my wildest dreams. It was like cool Janko jeans.
Mm-hmm. I just got
enough
these
of
Penny
Rudy's.
Hardaways.
Enough of Rudy's outfits. Man loses his shit on YouTube prankster who stole his luggage as a joke. Here's the video.
No, I watched you with the fucking camera. Bro, chill out. Let go of my fucking shirt.
Listen, I can't.
Let fucking go of my shirt.
I did call security.
Pulling my hair. Fuck you. Okay, stop pulling me. Fuck it. Can you stop pulling me? Camera. Stop pulling my hair. This is fucking bullshit. This guy's filming shit. You're making this is the way to handle. Let go of my hair. Let go of my hair. Bullshit. Let go of my hair. Let go of my hair.
Right for the hair.
Yeah.
Right for the hair. We got a solid handful of hair. Gut is out. Midriff showing.
There'll be sound over this, right?
It's a nasty scene.
Yeah.
I was so glad.
Dude, my man's midriff. Oh my God, dude. He needs some bigger shirts. There is so much belly coming out.
I watched this full. I think both of these people suck. If you're
Yeah.
stealing people's luggage at an airport as a prank, obviously you're an asshole. But like people are at their angriest at an airport to begin with. But also, don't get that fucking.
Yeah.
Don't get that. Man.
I was just waiting for him to say something like racist.
Oh, he was
I was
thinking
like,
it.
he was
here it
loading
fucking
it up.
comes.
He was loading it up.
Yep, he had.
Yeah.
I'm sure here
Oh,
it
he
comes.
fell? Oh,
and then he
shit.
threw him down. His reaction outweighs the prank.
Yeah, the prank
Right.
thing is an asshole move for sure, and it's fun to see like pranksters get like, someone overreacts and they're like, whoa, it's a prank. That's always funny. But then like typically a regular person is like, okay, you know what, that was a dick move, but like move on. Like his overreaction makes me think that luggage was either filled with 3 kilos of blow or like 100 dildos. Or like
Yeah,
six human heads.
Or he was just like a massive flight delay. He's, I'm just not dealing with this right now. Like that.
But he's at baggage claim.
It's just
Yeah,
a,
but-
Oh, I was saying the delay.
Yeah.
He was,
It's a
he was
very-
already clearly on tilt. Like, yeah, doing a prank at an airport.
He had a
just not.
fatty next to him on the flight.
There should be rules of engagement in terms of pranks. Airports should just be a no
Yeah,
go zone.
I agree.
It's a very strange way to spend your days, like trolling through an airport, like picking out people to fuck with. Like who's gonna be good on camera, who's not gonna freak out, who's gonna
Right.
freak out enough. I hope they get Heidelberg and KFC on the way to Amsterdam, though.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we're in the after show now. For those of you who don't know, Bert Kreischer last year was on KFC Radio with KFC and Fights. Said at some point in the next year, I'm going to tweet you have 24 hours. He will then provide them plane tickets to go anywhere in the world to meet them for dinner It's like a 24-hour, 48-hour dinner thing, whatever, and they fly back. So he cashed in yesterday, and the boys are off to Amsterdam.
9 months ago, I told Kevin Clancy and John Feidelberg of KFC Radio over at Barstool Sports this.
Can you imagine getting a text going, everyone got their passport, let's go to Paris on Monday, have dinner. Have some fucking...
We got to get on this text list.
Dude, I was in it, yeah. Let's do it.
This is live.
No, hold on. This is live. Let's do this. No one will know where they're going. I'll have Felicia book all the travel. We'll fly somewhere. We'll land. We'll have dinner. We'll get on the plane. We'll go home.
Let's go.
I mean, you know how fucking fun this is going to be?
This is awesome.
Baller move by Bert Kreischer.
Awesome.
Just sending people to Amsterdam for a dinner. He told them to pack red, too. I don't know what that's about. There's the red.
He reps blood.
Oh, he does. Bert Kreischer
Bert
reps
Kreischer
blood?
is a
Yeah.
Pyru.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved to have been a part of that. I was saying it would have been funny if the dinner was in like Iraq or somewhere really crazy, like Chicago.
Yeah. Meet me in Mogadishu.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, this is one of those moments where like I felt like true, legitimate, pure jealousy.
But you know what it is too? Like KFC and John have been doing this so long, like they know how to travel together. Like if you're like I couldn't travel with Joey like that for 36 hours just because it would be too much of a nightmare. It would be picking out the seat. Am I upgraded? Am I doing this? It would be so much booze. I feel like they're easygoing enough that they can just jet out to a country for 36 hours a day.
Oh yeah, Feidelberg is probably first round #1 overall pick of like someone you'd want to go to Europe with.
You could ship him in a cargo ship there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
Poke
exactly.
a few holes in the box.
You could put him in UPS.
I will say he only packed 3 pairs of underwear, which
Not
is
shocking.
which is shocking.
Not
Well, if
shocking.
it's only
For, like,
24 hours.
No, they say it's like I think it's 48-ish.
Yeah,
but I feel like you need
want
more
to
than that.
overpack underwear. You want to overpack underwear.
If I'm on a 5-day trip, I'm packing 10 pairs of underwear
Yeah.
easily.
It's like
Yeah, you
never
always
know.
try to overdo it on underwear, but we're talking about Feidelberg here.
That's very true.
Yeah.
What do we have next? Did you guys watch this? Cons Nadeau, Rico on the dog walk, talking rivalries. They all got along really well.
No, I actually did not.
Does Rico come in anymore? I haven't seen Rico in forever.
No, I think
he's been
I
remote
think-
mainly.
I think he's maybe doing a little PR. A little PR rebrand. Stay in the shadows for a little bit, let it blow over. He's in timeout.
I will give Cons credit to him for like being so. I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but like cool about it. Like your wife is pregnant going through this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
keeps
but
it cool.
I mean, it shows a man of resolve and honor.
Very true. A man of
Yeah.
honor and resolve. Alex Bennett, Guy's trip. Internet is furious. This was the clip that blew everything up. Gaz was rock hard the entire time this was going up.
Oh yeah.
Long story short, Alex went. Is she over there, by any chance?
I don't know. I saw her earlier.
Yeah, they're
She
here.
might be doing KFC.
She was dressed like Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
She was in a full fire suit.
Long story short, she went on her husband's boys' trip 30th birthday and then defended it.
Yeah, set the internet ablaze.
I would say the context helps her a bit.
Yeah, the context I saw. We'll
What
talk
is the
about that in a
context?
second,
The
but
context is that it was his 30th birthday party. All the girls were invited at first, and none of them could go. So he was like, well, still just come, it's my birthday.
he didn't want her to, obviously.
What are you
No.
doing here?
Pat texted
I
me to
called
come
him
by.
because we're going to
I
talk
can
about
never
Trent.
escape this fucking guy.
It's so good to see you. Well, you want to talk about Paris Hilton?
Yeah, but first, what
Dude,
do you
those
think of the
khakis
girls'
look
trip?
good.
Fuck you.
What do you think of the
We
down
just
on
talked about
khakis?
how trash and out of style khakis are.
But he's flipped the
You
switch.
got to break through.
Yeah,
You
he's-
just
Your,
gotta commit
your
to-
grandfather did.
Yeah,
Right,
he
you
is.
just you commit to something for so long that you break through to the other side.
Yeah.
It's your uniform.
It's like it's like Jordan Peterson wearing stupid fucking 3-piece suits to go to a podcast. Like he's made that his thing.
That's just not a comparison I saw coming from me.
Yeah, I did not. I was going to go
Yeah,
Mariano wearing 42.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Doug Funny, and with his closet all being the same thing.
Yeah.
So what happened with Paris Hilton? Other than the fact that we found out she's not 7 feet tall.
Did you fuck her brains out?
Dude,
Well, everybody thought it was a wax museum that I was at.
I agree. I thought the
I'll
same
tell you why,
thing.
and I'll tell you why, because she has someone on salary on her payroll that follows her around and when someone asks for a picture, holds up a light, like a photography
That's
light.
why she's one of the best.
insane.
That's why she's the best.
It was incredible.
That's why she's one of the best to ever do it. Maybe the best.
That's
to ever
why
do it.
she looked incredible, and I mean, I look like I just washed up on a beach somewhere.
So they only put the light on her.
It's only on her side, yeah.
Yeah. They're like,
They
fuck
go,
you, fuck
they
you.
go, we're gonna need more than light for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was just, we were down in Orlando for this golf tournament, this LPGA tournament that's sponsored by Hilton Grand Vacations. And, dude,
She's so well lit.
Looking tall, King.
that's what everybody said. They apparently thought Paris Hilton was really tall.
I thought she was like 6 feet.
She's like not tiny. I met her once with Dave on a pizza review. First of all, intoxicating. I wish I could have had more time to get to know her female-wise.
I was legit starstruck.
Yeah, I was too.
She's a
been-
megastar.
She's been such a part of pop culture my whole life that when I saw her, I was stunned. And she's a DJ these days. So she was performing that night at the event, and we ran into her in the lobby, and I was like, I have to get a picture.
And she makes a fuck
Was she
ton
nice?
of money DJing.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was
yeah.
really nice. I mean, we didn't have much back and forth, but
You didn't hang,
you
you
can
didn't hang
believe it.
around?
I'm picturing now like the girl with the light, like they get the picture and they're like, all right, we got it. Now khakis, can you move to the right? And then like you're kind of further away. They get another one,
Right.
like a little
Yeah,
further to the
just her.
right, a little further.
So you want
Okay,
to just Paris?
So-
just
now?
Paris.
So
Just Paris.
Frankie's taking the picture, and the guy with the light is just over his shoulder going like this.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It was incredible, and it was it's an absurd picture, but I'm glad I got it.
What shoes you rocking right there?
Those are G4s.
Those are the Trent 4s.
Yeah.
Those are golf shoes because I just got done playing 18 holes.
Okay.
Shout out
And then you got
Foreplay
one
Pod.
more.
Oh, nice.
right.
That was a sex.
All right.
So was she DJing there? Sorry, you may have already said that.
I did say that, and yeah, she was.
She didn't invite you? She goes, hey, you look cool. Want to come to my
Well,
set?
we could have gone. I actually flew out that night, but we had passes to go,
Oh, shit.
but I didn't end up going.
Shocker.
All right. Thank you, Trent.
What are you literally, what are you looking
You were just staring at me.
You were fucking talking. I was staring at you. This guy.
Fuck
man.
you, Tommy.
All right, that's the rundown.
Wait, is Alex not coming by?
No,
I think she must be recording something. I looked around, couldn't find her.
Anything else?
I don't know. I mean, the Alex thing, I guess, like
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that.
the Alex thing, like
Try and end it.
her situation with her husband, like the context of it makes sense, but like, yeah, in general, the whole point of a guy's trip, it's in the name. It's not
That's
guys
on
and
Graham.
girls trip.
That's not on Alex. That's on Graham for not saying, hey, no, I want to do this. That's like,
I think
you
he was
have
maybe
that little power in
He
your
might have been
relationship.
hoping that she just is like, oh no, it's fine.
Yeah.
I
But
will
also,
say,
maybe
though-
he doesn't care.
I will say, people might be a little too mad. Like Graham going on Alex, whatever. Alex Bennett going on Graham's trip. I gotta tell you, my life utterly unaffected.
Yeah.
No shit, yeah.
It did not change
But,
my life in the slightest.
Like, I know guys who are getting married to each other, and they don't even go on each other's guys' trips.
Wait a minute. How does that work?
Like, if there's a bachelor party or, like, guys' trip with friends, they don't go.
No, but
I'm an
two
ally.
guys-
I don't understand what you just said. So you're okay. I get it. So like, if you're married, if two gay guys are married,
Yeah.
one of them goes on a trip with their guy friends. It's the same thing as like a husband or a wife. The wife's not going.
Yeah, but I feel like
it's like
guys
a top.
trip
It's
versus
like a,
girl trip, there's like a gender, like it's bigger than just like a gender.
you
like,
should call it. You should.
differentiator.
It's the name is confusing. You should just call it
a friend's trip,
bottoms trip.
a bottom strip or a top strip.
When two
Yeah.
gay guys get married, do they both get like their own bachelor party?
Yeah, they do. I don't think I would want a bachelor party. I've been to too many. Like it's too awkward. What are you gonna get me like a male stripper
But-
at my bachelor party? That would be the most awkward thing in the world. And then my brother's gonna go. Awkward.
Well, you don't have to do a stripper,
You kind of do.
do you?
At a bachelor party, right?
I've only been to one, and we didn't get a stripper.
I went
You
on
didn't
one.
get a stripper at a bachelor party?
Well, we didn't get
That's
a
like
stripper.
that's
we
like
went.
required that they come to the house.
It didn't happen.
Tommy?
We went. We went to a strip club, but I'm just trying to remember. I feel like some people didn't know. So whatever. No, none of their wives are gonna fucking watch this. Girlfriends. There was like it's like
It's not
some
illegal
of them
to go to
didn't
a
know.
strip club.
No, look,
Dude, I had a
brother.
friend-
I know.
I had a friend who we were at a strippers came to their house and he left the room because it would be disrespectful to his wife.
Oh, simp,
That was
simpleton.
a little shocking, which I understand, but at the same time it's like, dude, people are here for 20 minutes dancing around like sure, someone has a dildo on their head and a rhino mask, and
That's the
they're
fun
playing
part.
like ring toss, but like I feel like that's a bit of an.
He
extreme
definitely went to the
reaction.
other room, was looking through the keyhole,
Oh,
6 to
100%.
midnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Well-
painting the back of that door.
Yeah,
Ew.
jerking off.
Painting the back of the door?
Just jerking
How many
off.
bachelor parties have you been to, Tom?
2.
How old are
Well,
you?
one 26. Both
Yeah.
were in the. One was a joint bachelorette.
That sucks.
It actually was more fun. It was pretty fun. It was more fun than I expected. Yeah, I had the same thought, but it was Nashville, so kind of a party city. I don't know.
Nash Vegas?
Nash Vegas.
Did you like Nashville? I've heard mixed reviews.
I liked Nashville a lot.
Okay.
A lot. And I'm not a huge like country music fan, but
Have you been with
live
Balls?
music. I've not been with Balls. We were actually discussing recently. I was like, I gotta go with him on a.
Oh, we got to
Nashville
talk about that too, if we have time.
Oh, Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore.
Glennie Balls.
Yeah, insane.
Take it away. Glennie Balls kissed Drew Barrymore.
It was twice. They had to get a second take just to make sure they had the angles right.
Good Lord.
And she, like, they obviously left it, like, she didn't have to do that whatsoever, but she was just, like, I mean, she's
smitten by
an
Balls.
actress. She's an actress, but I felt like true, like, oh, she leaned in with intent.
She told Glennie that was my first kiss in a while. So like she.
So she was horned up for
Yeah.
Balls, probably.
She just loves life. Have you seen the video of her dancing in the rain?
Yeah.
One of the funniest videos ever.
I didn't know about her. Like she was like addicted to coke at like 11. Did you
Oh,
guys
dude,
know that?
she didn't have parents from the age of like 9 on, so she was
Yeah.
just like out partying
Mental
with people,
facility.
with like Johnny Carson and like all these like old men, like partying as a kid in like the 80s and 90s. She has one of the most wild upbringings ever.
A shocker that she's turned out to be such a just normal, delightful, grown
Yeah.
woman.
She's, especially when you're famous for that long. I feel
Yeah.
like if you're famous for like more than like a couple decades, you're kind of fucking whacked out. But she had it early enough so she could like see herself out of it, I feel like.
Yeah, it's always like, I think like 1 out of 10 break through the other side to become like a normal person. There's a whole graveyard of ones that are like young famous that just cannot get through.
But then they get the redemption arc. Like Lindsay Lohan's in her redemption era.
Amanda Bynes is
Is
coming
she,
back
though?
for an All That reunion.
She did a cute little Christmas movie on Netflix.
Oh,
Okay,
it's the
cool.
worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
It was really bad.
It makes sense though that she said that she hadn't had a kiss in a while. That would explain the gumption she had on that kiss. Like she,
Oh
Think
yeah.
That's
there was
someone who
tongue
needed-
involved?
I don't think so. I think it
was
was
not,
just,
no.
I
Very
think it was
excellent.
Maybe.
just like a nice clean docking. I would have been nervous as fuck if I was Balls.
Oh yeah.
Like okay, like she's coming in, and I'd be like, okay, she's gonna like stop, and then she like, and right here I'd be like, oh no, and then like I would be like, do I lean in? Do I, you know what I mean? Like where do you meet her? And then he just stood his ground and just let her. Pretty sick.
Well, he kept his eyes. Well, he wanted to remember it.
He kept his eyes open.
I don't hate that move.
I've done that, but on camera, that's crazy.
Well, he's around the OnlyFans models all the time, so he's not intimidated by beauty anymore.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, I
Fake
think it was
open.
also probably like, when is she gonna, like, it was probably like, is she actually gonna kiss me? When
Right.
is she gonna pull away? Like, you gotta be alert.
It would have been
Kissing
all
Drew
time
Barrymore.
though if he closed his eyes early,
If he
just
didn't
waiting,
climaxed?
and then
And then, yeah,
she just pump fakes him.
Yeah, no, that was good. He played it very well.
Well, congratulations to Balls. When's PB and Slay come out?
It's no longer called that. That was the worst name of all time.
When does Please End This come out?
Today.
Today, actually.
Okay.
New ep today.
Any topics we'd like to plug?
We record in advance, so it's hard to remember.
Yeah,
we
we
talked
record like
about
a
my
week early.
brother's old parrot is now famous on TikTok.
Okay.
That's weird. I'm
Very
kind of
weird.
jealous. Paco the parrot is now famous on fucking TikTok. Shout out Paco. I don't know. That's what we talked
Yeah,
about that
that's,
for a while.
so if that excites
And
you.
that's on God.
When does Out and About come out?
Out and About is out tomorrow with the cast of the Jersey Shore.
JWoww.
JWoww
Oh my
is-
god, dude. Oh my god.
JWoww is stunningly beautiful.
What a
I
what
saw
a
that
build.
picture of her. Yeah,
Absolutely gorgeous.
She was, I mean,
What a
she
build.
did things for me as a child. You know what I mean?
She
And
should
she's like
she
the
should be
nicest
proud of
woman.
herself because I'm proud of her.
Did you get to see her in person?
No.
I didn't either.
That's
Do you think
rundown.
Joey can get me a date with her? She married?
Great job, gang.
Oh,
She's married with kids.
fuck!